Welcome. You've tuned into the Property Show. This is, of course, your complete guide from start to finish on making the best of real estate investments. So we've got projects, we've got good locations and some good deals going around. We'll cover all of it. My expert co-anchor Sameer D'Souza will take your questions. So do log on and send us a mail right away or simply call us. On the show today, Bangalore at 50 to 60 lakhs, top picks. Mysore 30 lakhs, your good buys. Navi Mumbai 40 lakhs, what can you buy? Ahmedabad, investments at 50 lakhs. Indore, just a budget of 18 lakhs. What's available? Ghaziabad, 35 lakhs. What are the hot properties to look at? And a special report on how Delhi's once shining business districts are now waning in popularity. Can they revive at all, or is it a lost game? Before we start taking questions from across the country, here's a quick look at key developments in India's real estate market.
MHADA is mulling to slash the maximum carpet area to 180 square feet from 269 square feet for EWS flats. The minimum prices of these EWS houses is currently at Rs 16 lakh, which the board is looking to cut down to about Rs 5 to 6 lakhs by offering smaller units. The applications for this year's MHADA lottery for 235 houses for economically weaker sections at Mankhurd will start from April 15th. The carpet area of all these houses is 269 square feet and the flat price has been fixed at Rs 16.26 lakh. The National Housing Bank has announced its plan to soon come up with a rating for housing projects in association with banks to help buyers make informed decisions. The Housing Finance Regulator has sought Reserve Bank nod to launch the NHB IBA rating for real estate projects. The rating will be given by one of the registered rating agencies and be made public but will not be made mandatory for all. Aspects like financial details, legal issues like land titles, track record of the builders, approvals received by the project, and repayment made to financiers, among others, will be considered while arriving at the rating. According to a leading daily report, Godrej Properties has partnered with Bangalore-based MS Ramaiah Group to develop a 100-acre township in North Bangalore. Based on a 50-50 profit share agreement, the project will see the development of approximately 10 million square feet of residential space, including apartments, villas, plotted developments, and is expected to generate profits of over Rs 1,000 crore. This would be Godrej Properties' third township project. Axis Bank has launched a special 30-year affordable home loan product for the lower income segment to mark the occasion of bank's 20th anniversary. The scheme, named Asha Home Loan, will offer loans to customers with incomes of Rs 8,000 to 10,000 per month and above. The product offers loans as small as Rs 1 lakh up to Rs 15 lakh in small towns and up to Rs 25 lakh in larger towns, and would be available to both salaried and self-employed resident Indians.
We'll start with South, Bangalore and Mysore. We've got our first caller, Anusha Pandari, on the phone line. Anusha, hi, go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking my call. I'm looking for a 2 BHK flat in Sarjapur Road, preferably near Wipro Corporate Office for end use. My budget is around 55 to 62 lakhs. I have shortlisted 3 projects. One is the Uber Verdun by Mana Projects. Second is the Trifecta Verdure by Trifecta Group. Third is the Concord Ember by Concord Group. I would like to know your reviews on these projects. Also, let me know other good projects in your views in the same area.
All right, over to you. 3 projects, area we already know about.
So, I'll come to the data points a little later, but just give you briefly, all the 3 projects that you've shortlisted are good projects, although 2 of them will get ready in 2016, so if you want to wait for that long. And Uber Verdun will slightly cross your budget of 60 lakhs, but the other 2 will come in your budget. We've got some more recommendations for you. So I'll quickly come to the key data points. First, for Sarjapur Road, a lot of supply, 65 projects, 9150 units, 24 months is the inventory overhang here. The mid-segment's weighted average price now touches 4,300 rupees a square foot. The appreciation has been a little muted. It's 18% over the last 2.5 years or 7% on an annualized basis. Your first project was Uber Verdant, Mana Projects Limited, Sarjapur Road, 4,600 rupees a square foot. 2016 being the completion year and available with the developer. This is going to a little bit overshoot your budget. Then you have Verdure by Trifecta Projects, Sarjapur Road, 3,500 rupees a square foot. 2015 is the completion year, available with the developer. Very good developer and good project. Concord Amber, Concord Group of Sarjapur Road, 4,150 rupees a square foot. 2016 is the completion year and available with the developer. This is also a good project. And lastly, we have one more recommendation, Bliss by Samruddhi Realty, who's also a very reputed developer. Sarjapur Road, 4,000 rupees a square foot is the price. They're getting ready in 2015, and this project is also available with the developer.
So I think she's done fabulous research. We must congratulate Anusha.
Absolutely.
All three of our projects have got a go-ahead from you, Sameer. So well done, Anusha. And there's only one more project that we'd like you to take a look at. And then, of course, you can go ahead and pick the one that you like the most. All right, our next caller, Anand Kumar, also Bangalore is where he wants to buy. Anand, welcome. Go ahead. How can we help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a 2 BHK flat around 1,000 square feet in area in Electronic City in Bangalore. My budget is approximately 50 lakhs. Can you please advise some good projects?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. It's a good mid-sized budget. And
so we'll just come straight away to the data points. 32 projects, 8,400 units, 12 months is the inventory overhang. The mid-segment's weighted average price over here stands at 3,800 rupees a square foot. Price appreciation has been pretty decent, 27% over the last 2.5 years or 10.89% on an annualized basis. The three projects that you should consider are MJR Click by MJR Group, Electronic City, 3,390 rupees a square foot to 3,490 rupees a square foot. 2016 being the completion year, available with the developer. Brentwoods by SGR Group, Electronic City, 3,290 rupees a square foot. 2016 is the completion year, available with the developer. And lastly, we have Krishna Mestic by Krishna Enterprises, Electronic City, 3,600 rupees a square foot, 2015 being the completion year, and this project is also available with the developer.
You know, Sameer, I'm really happy to see that the inventory overhang is just 12 months, and that's because of the pricing and the market. So the micro market is a good one, and at a price point of 40 to 50 lakhs, there are enough takers.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only markets that seem to be moving in India, Pune and Bangalore, and within those cities, the absorption levels are only being witnessed at properties under 60 lakh rupees. Even in the NCR region, we've noticed that 30 to 40 lakh rupee properties are the only properties that are moving. So that's Yamuna Expressway for you.
Yamuna Expressway.
But that's pretty much it.
So inventory overhang, measure of time it will take for unsold supply to get sold at the current rate of absorption. In many of the micro markets, we've seen that this has reached a figure of 24 months and beyond, which we say is actually a very, very slow market. Again, if the pricing is right and it's a good micro market with a reasonable amount of infrastructure, then that figure never becomes dangerous. There are always takers for it. Here's a quick review of the three recommended projects by Sameer. MJR Click by MJR Group, there's Brentwoods SGR Group, and Krishna Mystic Krishna Electronic City is the market we are taking in Bangalore at a 50 lakh budget. Alok Shukla writes in and he says, I want to know your expert opinion about Trends Whispering Woods Apartments project in Bogadi, Mysore, Karnataka. They've completed phase 1 of the project and now phase 2 is under construction, for which the booking is open. The possession is in October 2014. Will it be reliable? Do you think it will get completed so quickly, phase 2?
See, Trends in Bangalore actually, Trends actually is a developer out of Bangalore which has done some plotted projects in Bangalore. This is the first apartment project. They have a clean reputation, but at the same time, what we are recommending, so coming into whether it will get completed or not, I'm not wanting to get into that because I don't think he should buy this project.
Okay.
Bogadi is a slightly far off destination. The price point at which you're going to be buying this property, you can get a property in Vijayanagar, which is much more closer to the city and in fact much lower price point from a good developer. So why not look at that?
Sure.
So I'll quickly come to the key data points and share with you what we think you should look into. 3 projects in Bogadi and Vijayanagar is 7. Bogadi is 130 units and Vijayanagar has 490 units, so more supply. Inventory overhang in Bogadi is 6 months because the supply is so limited, but Vijayanagar is also very safe, it's 15 months. The price points are relatively similar, so 2,600 rupees a square foot is the weighted average price for Bogadi and Vijayanagar is 2,700 rupees a square foot. On the price appreciation charts, both are similar again, 26% for Bogadi and 25% for Vijayanagar over the last 2.5 years, or 10% on an annualized basis. So Bogadi, also you're buying the project at a much higher price than the weighted average price of the market at 3,300 rupees. So that's why we don't think you should look at this project. Royal Cascade by Manasa Developers, Vijayanagar is what you should consider. 2,850 rupees per square foot is the price of the project. Project's absolutely ready, so no execution risk and directly available with the developer as well.
In fact, Mysore, more and more I'm speaking to people and relatives and friends living in South, is emerging as a preferred option. I mean, you know, as Chennai and Bangalore are getting crowded, prices have risen at that 3,000 price range. It's a nice city, well established, clean air, and probably will emerge as one of the retirement
Well, we hope so,
cities
but
as well.
at the same time, we do not see that
It's for the older generation.
It's
I
for
don't
an
think it's
end
for
use
the
decision. I don't think for an investment
No,
decision. If you were to
absolutely
compare it to Bangalore, we would still go with Bangalore over
Oh,
Mysore.
absolutely. So clearly it's emerging as a destination that people are looking at to retire and have a peaceful life. That's Mysore for you. We're going to be back and take a look at North India markets. Of course, the big question, central business districts of Delhi, why have they lost their sheen? And budget options in Ghaziabad. The high-rises of Nehru Place and Kasturba Gandhi Marg in Delhi, built in the 70s and 80s, not only have changed Delhi's skyline, but have also become the hub of commercial activity in Delhi along with Connaught Place. But is their golden age truly a thing of the past now, with Gurgaon and Noida nipping at their heels? Anjali Istiwal has this report.
2012. Connaught Place was 4th most expensive office location in the world, according to real estate consultancy Cushman & Wakefield. 2013. Connaught Place slipped down from the 4th position to 8th position. There are multiple reasons that are suggested for CP losing its glory. Appreciation in both the dollar and euro against the rupee in 2013, MNCs moving to areas with more supply, and high rentals despite less facilities. The story is almost the same for most other old business districts of Delhi like Bhikaji Kama Place and Nehru Place. These traditional office space providers have lost favour amongst big companies and are not on the top of the list for the MNCs bringing in their businesses to Delhi. Moreover, Gurgaon and Noida are giving stiff competition to Delhi business districts.
A majority of the buildings that are being built in the Delhi CBD areas are old buildings. They have been built according to the old specifications and standards. And most MNCs today that come to India prefer being on the outskirts of peripheral locations like Gurgaon and Noida, where rentals are much more affordable, and these companies get grade A facilities in these locations.
According to Cushman & Wakefield, Delhi CBD, that is CP, demands the highest rent of rupees 294 per square feet per month, despite falling in ranking globally. The location continues to remain high on priority for many sectors, considering its proximity to government organizations, trading centers and retail location. Southeast Delhi, that comprises of Jasola, Munirka, Saket and Nehru Place, are holding on to a monthly rental of rupees 121 per square feet. Delhi International Airport Limited demands a monthly rental of rupees 197 per square foot per month. But the competition is coming from value for money areas like Gurgaon CBD, which includes Cyber City and MG Road. With low rentals like 76 rupees per square feet per month, it is not surprising. Other places in Gurgaon, excluding Manesar, are available at 67 rupees per square feet per month, while Noida is the most inexpensive at 48 rupees per square feet per month. With such high rentals and limited new supply, there are very few companies who continue to stay in Delhi business districts instead of moving to cheaper and better options.
The businesses which are traditionally been there in Connaught Place or a Bhikaji Kama Place, and these are traditional Indian companies which hold real estate, which own real estate. So it is not possible for them to really move out. Plus, they have been in their own properties for quite some time.
The first quarter of 2014 saw no new supply adding to CBD of Delhi. Thus, lack of new supply also forces most companies to choose the other business districts of NCR. Most of the buildings in the business districts of Delhi are like this only. They are old, dilapidated and low on maintenance. But they still demand high rentals. Most of the companies that are here are choosing to be here despite financial prudence because they need to be in Delhi. But high rentals and low supply is pushing most of the companies out of Delhi into new areas like Gurgaon and Noida. So if business districts like these need to continue their hold and their position, then they need to spruce up. From New Delhi with camera person Pooja Arya, this is Anjali Istwal for NDTV.
All right, so we do have a lot of markets of North India to cover as well from a consumer perspective. Ghaziabad's top on the list, Pankaj Sinha on the phone line. Pankaj, hi. How can we help you?
Ma'am, I want to purchase a 3 BHK flat in Delhi 99 project of MR ProView.
Okay.
My budget is 40 lakhs.
Budget is 40 lakhs. All right, fair enough. What do you think, Sameer?
Well, first of all, we'll come to the destination, which is Bhopura, where this project is. It is just 5 kilometers from the Dilshad metro station. And this is home to a lot of unorganized developers. And the price points over here are between 2,700 to 3,000 rupees a square foot. It's an affordable market, basically. I'll come to the key data points, and we've got 2 more projects shortlisted for Pankaj, and he can consider to purchase any of the 3 projects. 11 projects here, 4,000 units is the total supply in this region, which is the Wazirabad road regions, consisting of Saibabad, Mohan Nagar, GT Road, Bhopura and Indraprastha Yojana. Indraprastha Yojana is very close to Bhopura. Affordable to mid segments, weighted average price is 3,200 rupees a square foot. The price appreciation trends have been about 26% or 10.5% on an annualized basis. You can go ahead with Delhi 99 by ProView Bhopura. This is the developer price is 2,800 rupees a square foot and the resale price is 2,600 rupees a square foot. The project's getting ready in 2014 and it's available with the developer. The other 2 recommendations from our side are Indraprastha Yojana, which is a much better micro market. Bharat City 1 by BCC developers. This is trading between 3,080 to 3,417 rupees a square foot. Again getting ready in 2014 and available with the developer. This is a joint venture between HDFC, PMS and the BCC group. So very reputed developers backing this project, and it's a 60-acre integrated township. Oxy Homes is the 3rd recommendation, Super Realtech Limited, Bhopura near Indraprastha Yojana, 3,000 rupees a square foot. Again getting ready in 2014, and this project is also available from the developer.
Where exactly is Bhopura in Ghaziabad?
So this is, like I said, it's 5 kilometers from Dilshad metro station on the outer ring road.
On the outer ring road. Okay. All right, so a new micro market within Ghaziabad, that's also expanding as all other cities in India are, even tier 2 and tier 3 cities are. Here's a quick summary of what you can buy. You get a go ahead on the project that you've shortlisted, which is Delhi 99, interesting name. And of course, there's Bharat City 1, BCC developer from our end, and also Oxy Home Super Realtech Limited, 2 projects. Go ahead, take a look at them and make your final pick. Anil Kumar on the phone line with us. Jaipur is his preferred destination. Go ahead. Mr. Kumar, go ahead with your question.
Yeah. I have purchased a low-rise apartment in Gulmohar Gardens project at Tonk Road, Jaipur.
Okay.
This project is by Ashiana Mangalam Builder, that is Ashiana Housing.
Sure.
And I purchased it in July 2013 at the rate of 1,800 rupees per square feet. Expected possession is in September 2015. I want to know 2 things. First is, what is the possibility of rent in 2015 end at this location? Okay. And second thing is, how is the investment prospect over a period of next 3 to 5 years?
All right, I'm glad you're saying 3 to 5 years, because if you're not centrally located in Jaipur, projects have been, appreciation has been slow, hasn't it, Sameer?
So I'll come to this project first. It has some positives and some negatives as well.
You recommended this project on the show?
No, not really.
No?
Not really.
Okay.
Although Gulmohar Gardens 1 is actually a JV between some top developers out of Jaipur, Ashiana Housing and the locally reputed Mangalam Group. It is actually a 31-acre development comprising of 2 BHK low-rises and independent villas 4 BHK. The phase 1 of the project is very limited availability with the developer, but the project has very little infrastructure development in the nearby surroundings. It's 5 kilometers off Tonk Road, and Tonk Road is a very slow market and heavily dominated by affordable projects and plots. So we feel that this is a very long-term play. The social infrastructure will take a long time for it to come, so the rental possibility in 2015 is quite bleak. But we recommend you now to hold on to the project as such, because you may find it very difficult to get buyers also. The project is appreciated a little bit, but that's probably because the primary prices of the project is slightly up. 14 projects here, total supply 5710 units, 22 months is the inventory overhang for Tonk Road. The weighted average price of this market is 2,850 rupees a square foot for the mid segment, and the price appreciation trends have been 21% over the last 2.5 years or 8.5% on an annualized basis.
So it's also not done terribly well, Tonk Road, and this one doesn't have social infrastructure, so he'll have to wait out, but he's already invested. Developer is reputed.
See, he invested at 1,800 rupees a square foot, and today the rate is 2,300 rupees a square foot, so it's a phenomenal return from the time he invested, right? But really speaking, investment time is only 9 months. But I don't think he'll get a buyer
right now.
At
so it's
those price points.
So how do you arrive at that price point then? That's how the market, any
so
resale which
this is the
happening?
primary price that is being quoted, and our price is the weighted average price of other projects taken into account also.
All right. So at least on paper, your money has gone up, and well, we're hoping that the future defies. Maybe the social infrastructure is going to come up really quickly and your investment will do well. Developers are reputed, so you can stick around with that project. Rahul Srivastav writes in and he says, I would like to know how is Indore from an investment perspective, the future of this city, and can you give me some recommendations for flats or plots? My budgets are 15 to 18 lakh for flats and plot 8 to 10 lakhs. A lot of excitement and interest in tier 3 cities as well, Sameer. I mean, Indore has become an investor-driven market, and we've got another question.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, Indore with a 5-year perspective looks very, very promising. 2 reasons for that. A, it is becoming an IT base. TCS is going to be shortly building and their SEZ project over there, their IT park, and also the Indore Development Authority is also taking a lot of positive steps on the AB bypass road and the super corridor road. The roads are absolutely fantastic. Over the last 5 years, it has been an investor-driven market because there is no social infrastructure there as yet. But over a period of time, the base of this area is so low that you can't get projects so cheap anywhere else in the country.
And probably, if you look at Madhya Pradesh as a state, each state has one vibrant city. Maybe it's Indore for MP.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's been a lot of development in MP per se. It's a progressive government.
It's the educational capital of Madhya Pradesh as well. It's a manufacturing hub, now slowly becoming an IT hub as well for Madhya Pradesh in some respect. So I think there's a lot of positive for Indore, but it's a slow market.
And it's a
lot of supply has come up. So that supply will take some time to get absorbed and re-traded between investors and end users. So that's what's really going to happen. But you have to hold on to this market for 5 years.
Okay.
Coming to the key data points, AB Bypass Road has got 16 projects and Super Corridor 10. The total supply in AB Bypass Road is 3,900 units and Super Corridor is 5,450 units. The inventory overhang in AB Bypass Road is 15 months and Super Corridor Road is 18 months. The affordable to mid segment AB Bypass Road is 2,400 rupees a square foot and Super Corridor Road for plots is 1,250 rupees a square foot. So we are giving you data points for plots for Super Corridor and apartments for AB Bypass Road. Price appreciation trends for apartments on AB Bypass Road is 26% over 2.5 years or 10% on an annualized basis, and Super Corridor Road is 21% over 2.5 years or 8% on an annualized basis. The projects that you can consider are for plots, Nariman City, Earth Shastra is the developer, Super Corridor, 1,320 to 1,600 rupees a square foot. 2014 is the completion year, available with the developer. Then you have Silver Springs 2 by Silver Realties, AB Bypass Road, 2,100 rupees a square foot is the price. 2014 is the completion year and available from the resale market. Malwa County Apartments by Satya Group, AB Bypass Road, price is 1,800 rupees a square foot. Project's going to get ready, project's already ready and available with the developer. So we were having this discussion in the debate.
Plots versus apartments, and here's a case.
Price points. So they said the cost of construction has gone up to 2,700 rupees a square foot. You're getting projects here at 2,000 rupees a square foot or 1,800 rupees a square foot.
And it also defies this basic logic that everybody tends to believe if it's land or it's a plot, then it would tend to do better. I mean, this is a clear case where apartments and well-built community living in a city, even a tier 3 city like Indore, has done better than what plots have done. It's all a question of demand and supply at the end of it. Here's a quick summary of what you can look at. There's Nariman City, Earth Shastra, there's Silver Springs 2 by Silver Realties, and there's Malwa County Apartment by Satya Group. Just the mention of a government colony brings to mind old crumbling mansions with bad maintenance and archaic infrastructure. But the days of a typical Sarkari colony are gone. New Moti Bagh in the heart of Delhi is in the new age Sarkari colony, which has shown how green can be fashionable in the power circles too.
This swanky gate welcomes the visitors to one of the toniest addresses in the bureaucratic circles, New Moti Bagh. If you look beyond the wide boulevards, green grass and flower-lined pavements, you will see a colony built on green principles. New Moti Bagh was built by National Buildings Construction Corporation or NBCC in year 2012 for the senior most officers of the Indian government machinery. This year in January, it was awarded the Green Home Silver Tag by Indian Green Building Council or IGBC for its consistent efforts to save energy, to reduce waste generation and to be environment friendly.
There are a number of trees, say more than 500 trees. When we have conceptualized this project, we thought we should not cut these trees. So after that idea came that why should not we have green complex here. So this was the basic idea.
60% of the area in this colony is green. To tap this bright sunlight and to use it to the maximum, there are solar panels on every building that are used to heat water and also to light the common areas in the building. 50% of the street lights in the complex run on solar energy. It has its own sewage treatment and solid waste management plants. The success of this STP is obvious from the fact that not only do they use their own treated water for horticultural purposes, they even sell 1 lakh litres of treated water back to the New Delhi Municipal Corporation. The solid waste management has been outsourced to a company that is using innovative methods to process garbage into fuel and manure. All the horticultural waste is processed in this innovative plant to produce these pellets that are marketed by the company as green coal. This green coal can be used in place of regular coal and is non-polluting too. Even the kitchen waste is first segregated and then all the biodegradable waste is used to make this manure that is used in the complex and also sold outside. Residents who have stayed in other government colonies before feel lucky to have such clean and green environment to live in.
यहाँ पे जो रहने पर लगते ही नहीं है कि आप सरकारी घर में हो. पहला चीज़ तो ये है और यहाँ का एटमॉस्फेयर बहुत अच्छा है.
I really feel blessed that I am staying in such a beautiful campus where I have got each and every facility and no dust, zero dust I would say.
Success of this complex has encouraged NBCC to replicate this model in their other projects as well. But our country needs more initiatives like these. It seems New Moti Bagh has made energy saving the in thing amongst the powerful and the elite of Delhi. Hopefully, this change that New Moti Bagh has kick-started will make the map of Delhi more green. From New Delhi with camera person Sudhir Chandra, Anjali Istawal for NDTV.